Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day so far. It's Cozy Shah ASMR, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. Today I am back in Genshin Impact, but you might notice that I'm doing something a little bit different, and this is my first soft-spoken Genshin video. I'm just trying it out. I know that some people prefer soft speaking to whispering, and some people just like having a bit of variety. So I thought I'd give it a go. And I am back in Aranara to finish up the Children of the Forest questline, which we started in my previous Genshin video. So please sit back and get cozy and enjoy some soft-spoken Genshin ASMR. So we are on the quest. Let's just check. The rhythm that reveals the beastly trail. Head to the designated location to look for clues about Ashvattha's concourses. According to Arakavi, Ariasa, Aradasa, and Arasudraka are looking for clues about Ashvattha's concourses in the wild. Arama will meet up with them later. Join them in the search for the concourses, for it is the key to finding Voma fruits. So we have done the first two quests in this kind of mini chain. So this should be, well, I'll say it should be the third and final one, but I'm not quite sure how much more there is beyond this point. So let's just see. It's part of this wider Children of the Forest questline. So if you'd like to see the first part of this, you can, or I will leave a link to my previous video in the description. And from the sounds of it, we are preparing for Festival Utsava. Festival Utsava. So I'm hoping in this video we will get to see the festival. If that's at all possible, I'm not sure. So the overall world quest is adventure with Aranara. To acquire Bija and help Rana, you have to find and help Aranara and prepare for Festival Utsava. As for the Aranyaka from Arama, it could be used to document the stories about Aranara and clues for the adventure. Okay. This looks like it's over by the mechanical drake thing, so I might swap out my team for something with Dendro. Not actually for the boss, but just to get across here. Let's just take. Actually, hang on. I thought I had a preset team with Yoimiya and Baiju. Let me just let's just try this, just in case we go straight across and get into combat. There we go. You might have seen as we whizzed past. I've been trying out a team with Yoimiya and Chevreuse, but so far, I'm not really seeing anything impressive. I don't know. I just realized the quest is like, well, it's up. I might be in the wrong place. Maybe I should. Well, I don't have like anything higher than here, but I guess I just need to climb. I might go back and go up that way. I'm not gonna play as Baiju, he's just coughing. This is weird, I can't quite work out how to get round there. Do I just have to climb? I think I do. There's like those little plant things on the side there, but not here for some reason. Okay. It's a really high cliff, or like mountain wall. I'm just not quite sure I'll make it up there with 1 bar of stamina, but we'll see. I'm playing on controller again. I'm actually getting a new keyboard very soon, so hopefully once that arrives I'll go back to playing on mouse and keyboard. Just, it's a little bit more comfortable for me, and I just play a bit better. Like, I couldn't even dream about doing something like the Spiral Abyss with the controller. I don't have the right coordination, which is strange because I actually used to solely play games on controller. I don't know what, I think I started some kind of wild quest. But I've gotten so used to playing things on keyboard that I don't know, I've lost all of the like muscle memory. Oh, okay, this guy is under attack. Oh, I didn't actually deploy that team. That's fine. I don't think this is the right quest. Ah, thank you, thank you. I almost thought that I would have sacrificed myself for science, in the prime of my youth, no less. I didn't think that those fungi would suddenly go on a rampage like that. I need to reformulate my reagent. Now that you mention it, there's an odd smell in the air. So about that, I was actually researching how different substances affect the behavior of fungi. If I could successfully develop a reagent that chases fungi away, I could make a real killing by selling it to the merchant caravans. I might have failed this time, yes, but we got some new experimental data. I shall succeed next time for sure. There might not be anyone to save you next time, you know. Well, that may be so, but you know, if there are any further incidents, I mean, they say that your body is your primary capital for your research, right? Thanks for coming to my rescue. Most of the goods I had on me were lost, but please take these as compensation. Okay, that's some random quest I bumped into. Ah, it's a Rama and an Aranara we don't know. Greetings, Nara Traveller, Paimon. Hey there, Arama. Good to see you again. Who's the Aranara with you? La la la. Oh, Aradasa is also a song gatherer. He doesn't like talking. He believes singing is way better. You do have a point. Anyway, is there a song hidden here too? Yes. Aradasa said Ariyama's song has been left here. If that's the case, there should be a Visara tree nearby. And where there's a Visara tree, there should be a Voma fruit. Let's help them out, Traveller. Thank you. It's just as before. The song is hidden amongst the roses. Nara Traveller and Paimon are smart. I'm sure you can find it right away. Since it's for Rana, yep, leave it to us. Okay, I've got to once again observe the roses. Let's see. Okay, let's just look at the hint, even though the hint has never really helped. Oh, okay, I found it anyway. Let's get my instrument out. Oops. My vintage lyre. Use this traditional instrument from Mondstadt to play songs. It may work wonders when played in the forests of Sumeru. A vintage lyre borrowed from Amadia in Vomara village. Mondstadt has a long-standing tradition of poetry and song. Bards from there tend to address their instruments as friend or partner. Thus, one of them trusting Amadia with the instrument was nothing less than a gesture of intimacy and trust. Oh. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh. I did it wrong. I love the little, like, Sumeru tunes. Oh, hello. They look very happy. This is the song Arian left behind. Press forward and sing, even if the path is filled with flame. Even if the pale moonlight on that night resembles the eyes of a dying beast. For we are the children of the Valley of Life. For we are the seeds of courage. So this is the song we found. For the pomegranates that wish to bear fruits, for the roses that yearn to blossom. A distant sky, yet so close at hand, a promise ever unbroken, a city that returns to you in your dreams. I see it now. We can clear out the obstacles along the way to Ashvattha's concourses using Ariyama's song. That makes sense to me too. How did you see it? Through Ariyama's song, of course. Is this something that might be hard to grasp if you are not an Aranara? Anyway, Aradasa, how about you go back to prepare for festival at Sava? Leave Ashvattha's concourse to me. La la la. We'll come with you. After all, we promised to help you get those Voma fruits. Press forward and sing. The song that Ariyama left behind, if you play it to Claustroflora, you can cause certain obstacles to disappear. Play the song on the vintage lyre when next to these special flowers to clear the obstacles that correspond to them. Okay, hopefully this one is a little less, hopefully this takes me a little less time than the previous ones did. Oh, do I get that chest while we're here? I might do. I do not have a good team for this. My like full pyro team is not very good against pyro enemies. Oops. Oh gosh. Sorry, I was saying before and then I got completely sidetracked. I was trying out Chevrus in an overload team with Yoimiya, and I don't know, I think it's just that I really struggle to play Yoimiya without Zhongli, without a shield, but it did not feel good, so maybe I won't won't pursue that. I might just keep Yoimiya in the team that I've always had her in. Okay, let's go this way. The path towards Ashvattha's concourse has been sealed by Arian. Okay, so we have to play the song. Okay. We have to clear up another withering zone. Even this place has been corroded by Marana. Are you alright, Nara Traveller? Have some faith in Traveller, she is very strong. Oh my gosh, the battle music in here is it's crazy. I should have got my Zhongli out again. This is not a particularly useful team against these. Oh, okay, now I'm dying to the withering. This is starting to become a common theme of these videos, is me dying to the withering. Oh my gosh, I'm so far away. Okay, I'm just gonna skip ahead and then I will see you once I'm back at the quest. Okay, I'm back, and this time with the correct team, and this time I'm going to remove the withering like I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Oh my gosh. I still don't know how to stop them like shooting at you after you clear them, but I just need to eat something. Okay, there we go. Let's make our way down. Can I shoot this one from here, maybe? Did that work? No, I don't think it worked. Where is the... Oops. Okay, we need to use our instrument again. Oh, okay, the rock disappeared. Interesting. Okay, our dendrograna is over here. Oh, I can just run out the way of them. That says a lot about me when I'm saying, oh, I don't know how to play the Chevreuse Overload team with Yoimiya. Yes, because I can't dodge. There we go. Is that it, or is there more? Still says clean up the withering zone, but I'm not. Okay, there's still one up there. Let's see if that works. Can't seem to get rid of that one. It's strange. Let's have a look around. I also wanted to finish this like mini series off before the next patch comes out, just because I feel like there's going to be quite a lot of content that comes out in the next patch, and I don't feel like I'll want to go back and do these, random Sumeru world quests at that point. Whereas currently, there's not really much main story going on, so. Oh, okay, I just need to destroy the tumor. There we go. Get an exquisite chest. Although I say that, and I actually have, like, all of the Fontaine world quests that I still need to do. Let me just show you. So I need to do the Fontaine Research Institute and the search in the Algae Sea. And I also need to do the one that is in Arian's Forest. Is that what it's called? Oops. Let's have a look. This one, yeah, this one over here in Arian's Forest. I think it's this one that starts here. I still need to do that one as well. So I've not really done the actual content that's out, but one day. My problem is that I keep wanting to do them in a video, so I put off doing them, and then, like, for whatever reason, I decide to make a video of something else. So I have a very long backlog of things to get through. Okay, next up, our third Voma fruit. Let's do this for the Biha. I don't know if it's Bija or Biha. Let's do this for Rana. I'm so sorry, Ariyama. We never realized that Marana's corruption had even reached here. When I was a teeny tiny seed, I heard stories about Aramuhukunda. There we go. Aramuhukunda, Ariyama, and Araji. Ariyama didn't really like Nara, so he created the phantasmal barrier. He was happy to see the Nara's frustrated faces, but there was one Nara who saw through his Arara Kalari. Oh, that's nice. Arara Kalari. No matter how hard he tried, that Nara always found a way to break through. Then they slowly became friends. Well, that's how some friendships form. What happened to Ariyama in the end? At the end of the story, a great catastrophe occurred. He protected a lot of Aranara and Nara. No wonder his song could disperse all those illusions. It's because their game has ended. If you are ready, reach out your hand and enter his dream. Reach your hand out to the Visara tree. Okay. You seem to have entered someone else's dream. Okay, here we go. Lucky we were not late. It would be bad if Marana had already corrupted the dream to its core. But the source of Marana's influence that's been corrupting this dream is somewhere here in this bud. Then we move on. Let's play our little tune. No, I can't do that in here. Only, oh my gosh, okay. Back to the really quick dialogue again that I can't read that quickly. Oh, I love these little dream series. Like, the music is so nice in here. Where do I need to go? Do I go down? I think so. I wasn't expecting the passage to be here. I'm not even going to try and read that one. Ariyama would create mazes with his Arakalari. We need to go bye-bye. Okay, that's our first, whatever these things are. The plants here are so huge that they make Paimon feel really small, but Paimon is really small. Let's investigate. cabbage. Lovely. I've seen runes like these before. Yes, this is how we leave marks behind. It's a type of inscription. What does it say? Haha, silly Nara, no way to solve my delicious puzzle. I look down upon you from above. He's a really competitive sort, huh? Oh, okay, so these are written by... I can't remember his name. But the Aranara who set this place up, who didn't like humans. So this was his little trials that he made for the human that kept coming to try and visit him. Or the Nara, I should say. Oh, okay, that statue just completely disappeared. Can I get back up, or... I missed something. Oh, I did. Oops. I can just jump on this. There we go. Yay, there really are primeval rosins here. We've solved tons of puzzles together before, you know. Really, it must be hard work. It's not easy for sure, but you're in this business for the treasure, you know. Paimon didn't expect to find any treasure chests here. This is great. Paimon likes treasure chests. So does Arian. You will be good friends. He likes to put treasure into chests. And that's what Paimon calls a reliable friend. Oh, there's a... I'm not sure what to do with that. I have to, like, activate it, but I don't have a Dendra character in my party. Can I pick up a Dendra thing from somewhere? Okay, I've just googled it, and yeah, you literally can't do it without a Dendra character, and there is no like way to apply Dendra in here. So they said the only thing you can do is like climb up these plants and then jump, which so I'll see you on the other side if I make it up these plants, but that's a bit of an oversight in the game, I will say. Yeah, I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I maged up that with a little bit of like Shongli cheesing. Okay, I'm just going to... well, I've got this. I'm going to activate that. So if you've not done this quest yet, and you're going to go back and do it, I highly recommend that you bring a Dendro character because the game doesn't warn you that you're going to need one. Okay. How do I get into this? Okay, I just need to shoot that, I think. Okay, there we go. We have 3 primeval Rosans. And now we can open that door. The terribly terrible Marana. I will miss these like dream worlds though. They are like, they're so gorgeous. And I love that the music that's playing here is really lovely. Not fungi again. Okay. Yay, Marana, bad fungi don't come back. Okay, now the Vasara tree should be able to bear Vasoma fruits. Let's leave domain. I hope I didn't miss a chest just there. I'm gonna live in ignorance that I didn't. We got the 3rd Vasoma fruit. According to Araji, 3 Vasoma fruits should be enough, right? Yes, that will do. Thank you, Nava Traveller and Paimon. You're welcome. You've been the one helping us. Well, it's because you are helping Arana, and Arana is my friend, so thank you. And Nara Traveller has helped Ariasa, Aradasa, and Arasudraka find the ancient songs. They're my friends too. Thank you for that, too. Finally, I'm so happy that I got to go on adventures with Nara Traveller and Paimon, so thanks for that as well. Paimon had a good time too. Thank you, Arama. Speaking of which, Ashvattha's concourse looked a lot like ancient ruins. Is there a story behind that? That's a story from long, long ago. I wasn't even a seed then. It was a time when all Nara could see Aranara, and not a single Aranara was afraid of Nara. Back then, Nara and Arana helped each other. They played and sang together, just like Nara Traveller and I. Song gatherers like Ariasa originally learned their craft from Nara. Ashvattha's concourses used to be where Nara and Aranara played together, but that was a long time ago. After the horrible, horrible catastrophe occurred, Vanarana was devastated and the concourses were left desolate. So that's what happened. Yes, and it's a very scary tale indeed. I'm lucky that they are not memories to me, only stories. Don't worry, things will get better, right, Traveller? I can either say that's right or I wouldn't be too sure. I'm going to say that's right. We found Ashvattha's concourses and obtained 3 Vasoma fruits. Next, I've got to help prepare for festival at Sava and call some of my friends back from the forest. Best of luck, Arama. Paimon's super looking forward to the festival. Me too. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, Arama. Okay, we got the achievement, the rule of 3. Okay, do we have another quest in the series? It just says adventure with Aranara. So do I have like the book? Oops. Oh, it's this one. The Aranyaka. Arama handed this book over to you. It seems to have witnessed the passage of many years. By the look of things, someone used to keep records in it, but none of that can be retrieved now. Use it to document your shared adventure with Arama. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I've unlocked the songs. I don't know what this is. Woodland Encounter. Do I need to do all of these to get the festival, maybe? I don't know. Not showing me there's a chest under one of the statues of the seven. Okay, I think it might be guiding me. So we've got Dream Nursery. Arama and I helped a few Aranara, which allowed me smooth access to the true Vanarana and allowed me to meet a Raja. There are some things I must do first to obtain the Bija. Organize festival at Sava. 2. Look for and help a few Aranara in the forests. Some of them may be found in the following areas: Apam Woods, Gander Hill, and Devantaka Mountain. Obtain 3 Voma fruits from the Vasara trees in Ashvattha's concourses. Arama and some other Aranara will help me. I've completed that one. Find Arapasati's brothers, who are doing culinary training. Do Aranara understand the concepts of gender or family? Do they need to eat? I found some hidden songs alongside Arama, Ariasa, Aradasa, and Arisudraka, and used the powers of these songs to obtain 3 Voma fruits. I also learned about Aranara customs along the way. They seem to value songs and stories very much. For instance, song gatherers, Aranara who collect songs, will even gather human songs. According to their legends, there exists a source song, the origin of all songs, and one can behold its true form by gathering every song in the world. So let's go to this, the Vimana Agama. Arama mentions that there is an Aranara at Devantaka Mountain. They may know about the bad guys active in Vimara village. Okay, so it's taking us to that wild quest there. Let's head over that way. I think we may end up not reaching the festival today. So this might become a much longer series than I expected, but it's okay. We might not actually see the festival for another like 6 months with the rate that I go through the world quests, but get that. That must be Arariak. Oh my gosh, Arariakan. Ararikan. Oh, he's trembling. Ah, Nara. Don't be afraid, we're not bad, Nara. Paimon's Paimon, and she's the traveller. You're Arari-san, right? We are friends of Aranara. Araja sent us here. That's right. Araja sent us here, saying that you could help us. Wah, there's been strange Nara around, that's why I was a bit scared. We didn't mean to scare you, it's just that we didn't know you were so absorbed in... since you can see Arari-san and are friends with Araja, the forest must recognize you. You can't be bad, Nara. You are good, Nara. Arari-san... Ararikan? Ararikan is not afraid. Did you say that you have questions for Ararikan? Yeah, that's right. We would like to know more about the delicious fungus. We'd like to know more about the suspicious Nara around Vimara village. You tell Arari-san what happened in brief, though how much Arari-san understood is a different story. Arana is good Aranara. Protecting Vana often and helping little Nara always are what Arana does. Arari-san once helped little Nara. Arana said that Marana's avatar is taking little Nara away, so Arari-san helped. Recently, the local Vana, the forest and stream are always crying. Maybe it's because of Marana. Marana, bad. Marana refers to the withering, and Vana, that's gotta mean the forest. Well, that's some new Aranara words learned. Wait, does the forest cry too? Maybe it's a figure of speech. Maybe it's something only Aranara could hear. It cries very loudly. Sunshine brings happiness, but too much sunshine means less water. Water makes us grow, and no water means withering. Songs bring happiness and power. Getting sick makes us upset, and being sick for too long means withering. It's the same for Vana and Aranara. Ah, but Mint is different. Mint so strong. The forest has been crying harder lately. Arari-san is worried. Is it because Marana is harming the forest? Arari-san is not sure. It smells like Marana, but not really the same. but Arari-san knows that some bad dirty stuff are making the forest sick in places Arari-san can't see. If the forest keeps being sick like this, a super giant Marana will come and suck all living things away. All the flowers will wither and leaves will fall. The fruits will go bad and the mushrooms will stop growing. Eh? No more mushrooms? That means no more chicken mushroom skewers. We'll help. We're here to look into the suspicious Nara. Arari-san knows that. Around the area of sickness, there is a weird Nara. That might be the bad Nara you want to find. Looks like we can help each other. What do you think, Traveller? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Thank you. But Marana is scary. Nara will die. We've dealt with that before. It'll be alright. Nara Traveller defeated Marana before. You're very strong. And you are golden, Nara, just like the legendary Nara Varuna. You look reliable. I believe in you. Just leave it to us. Now we've got another question. Tell me about the super bad, super dirty stuff. I have seen many weird Hilinara with filthy stains on them. They've been acting suspiciously around the giant Iron Mountain. Hilinara. Giant Iron Mountain? You mean that super big ruin guard over there? Speaking of which, something seems off with that ruin machine. It has no eye or core. Hey, that's true. Other ruin machines all have a core that looks like an eye. Arari-san knows nothing about ruin machines. As for the giant Iron Mountain, it has been here since a long, long time ago. A long, long time? How long is that exactly? The time it takes for a tiny little seed to grow into a giant tree that can touch the sky. Huh, that sure is a long, long time. Well, it shouldn't be hurting the forest if it has been here for that long. Bad people might come here because of it, though. Who knows, it might revive itself at some point. You have a point. Bad guys like the Fatui, Treasure Hoarders, and the Abyss Order. Super bad guys. Bad, Nara, bad. Either way, let's investigate it, shall we? Who knows, we might even find some treasure. Thank you. Arari-san also saw that there are other strange things besides the suspicious Nara. Alright then, let's go. Don't fall behind now, Arari-san. Okay, the hilly Naras here are different from others. Aren't all hilly chals the same? Investigate the strange spot. So we've got some hilly chals. Oh. I didn't mean to just use Zhongli's ult on this one hilly chal. There's nothing here, just a bunch of beat up machine bits. But the scraps, they've got a bad smell to them. Well, in that case, let's check out that humongous ruin guard over there. Oops. Do we go? Okay, up this way. There's an abyss mage. Okay. Yeah, Arari-san can sense a connection between this. Oh, I didn't know what that said. Paimon can hear a strange noise coming from below. Below? This way. Is it? That doesn't look like below. That looks like above. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh my gosh, there's which of these ones? Like a ruin serpent or something? Actually, I don't know what they were called. Okay. Vimana Agama, first chapter. First chapter doesn't sound very reassuring. That sounds like it's going to be a long quest. Okay, keep exploring. Wow, what a huge cave. Investigate the strange spot. Careful, Nara. It might be dangerous inside. Oh my gosh. What is going on down there? Apparently that's not the quest that I'm going to, but that looks mighty suspicious down there. To head up this way. It's like a... Oops. Like there should be a quicker way to get up there than this. I don't know. Also, if you are still here, please do let me know down in the comments if you are enjoying the soft spoken instead of the whispering. I'm still like trying to get comfortable with doing it because I've become very used to whispering, and so doing something else does feel a little strange. But if people like it, I am more than happy to mix it up a bit, do some more soft spoken if you'd like. The deeper we go, the lusher it is. Paimon doesn't think we'll see any withering around here. Oops. Oh, there's mushrooms down here. Oh my gosh, there's so much down here. There's like chests and like challenges and stuff. Oh, there's a random slime. Keep exploring. Okay, we're still going like up. What are these slimes doing? Oh my gosh. Keep missing. Oops. How do I? Oh. Oh, the teleport point. How do I get that? Oh, that way. Talk to the suspicious person. Oh, that's a suspicious Nara. You must protect Arian-san. I've got his name. Ah, how did you get up here? Nara Traveller. That's a suspicious Nara. He's been sneaking around here with that suspicious machine. You're right. Coming to a place like this is pretty suspicious, all right. I'd say you're the suspicious ones here. After all, I am a certified researcher from the academia, and you are outlanders of unknown origin. Is this the same guy we bumped into earlier that we saved from fungi, or is he just using the same model? He looks identical. We've been commissioned to investigate this place. Oh, a commission? So you're adventurers, or perhaps you're eremites or something. Well, it doesn't matter. My name is Jazari, a Kasharawa researcher, as you can see. I don't care what you came here for, but don't get in the way of my research. What's there to be researched in this deep cave? There are always things to be researched everywhere. As the saying goes, ignorance is a researcher's disgrace. You must have noticed the huge ruin machine out there, right? That is actually a ruin golem made in the ancient realm of Conria. Oh my gosh, lore drop time. In the local lexicon of Conria, the name might possibly have been something like mechanical warden. See? We're right behind the ruin golem. The machine's operator, should there have been one, would have entered from here. But a machine of this size would have required more than one operator, right? Aha, that's among my research topics. Unfortunately, I haven't made much progress so far. Exploring the ruin golem from the inside seems to be the only solution, and I am presently looking for a way in. You sound more suspicious by the minute. That's right, we did meet an Abyss Order member disguised as a researcher that one time. Paimon reckons he was called Anju. Traveller, do you remember what happened to him again? We beat the snot out of him. Oh my god, what a saying. I love the things that the traveller says in these side quests. They're always like, they're so wacky. Hey, please don't. I'm a legitimate researcher. Oh, you don't believe me, do you? See this? This is an investigation charter from the academia with the highest possible level of clearance. That's not something to be given away on the streets. Certainly not one concerning investigations into ancient ruins as important as this. The academia would never issue something like this casually. I can't give you the original copy, but... Wait a second, where did I put my camera? I remember placing it inside my bag. Be careful, he's taking that suspicious machine out again. Jazari sets the device up carefully. It is indeed a camera. Is this the suspicious machine you mentioned? It's just a camera. A camera? That's right, it's a machine that takes pictures. It's pretty convenient. Yes, this is a priceless item as far as the academia is concerned. I can't just let you touch it. Wait, who are you talking to just now? About that. An imaginary friend. She's been alone since she was little. Oh, so you often talk to yourself? Well, I've heard of similar cases before. Don't worry, I understand your condition. It's okay, we're friendly people here in Sumeru. You'll have no trouble making real friends, I guarantee it. I'm angry. Still, do not get in the way of my research. After all, nothing under the sun is truly new, and it is our duty as researchers to collect information and investigate it. All the charters are recorded in the academia. If you are still skeptical, just keep an image of this for validation in the House of Dana. Anyway, we've got something to discuss. Traveller, let's talk over there. As you wish. Okay, we need to go and talk to our Aranara friend. He's really cute. Paimon needs friends? Arari-san can be your friend. Me too. Thanks you two, but that's not the problem. The issue is that he can't see you, Arari-san. When Nara grow up, they can't really see Aranara anymore. Young Nara see us because they are innocent, but grown Nara can't. Nara Traveller is a dreamer favoured by trees and flowers, so you can still see us, even as a grown-up. Anyway, we should be more careful when talking to Aranara in front of others. Well, Paimon doesn't think Jazari was lying anyway. You might have misunderstood him, Ararikan. Ararikan? I'm going to keep changing it, I'm sorry. Ararikan saw that Nara taking out his camera and doing ka-chick to Hilinara. Very suspicious. If that Nara isn't bad. He runs away every time the Hilinara come, so he can't really be friends with the Hilinara. He must be quite the runner then. The Nara holds his machine and runs so fast. So he shouldn't be a bad person, nor should he be related to the children at Vimara village. I'm not particularly interested in all this. Like, why does the traveller just come out with these absolutely out-of-pocket phrases sometimes? I'm curious about the giant machine actually. Yeah, Paimon totally agrees. Anyway, since he's doing research around here, he should be pretty familiar with the situation. Maybe he can help you, Ararikan. Back we go. Finally believe me, do you? Yep, guess you're not suspicious after all, Jazari. We have some questions about the situation. Ask away. As a Kasharawa researcher who specializes in studying ruin machines, I've been investigating this big guy over here for years. No one on this earth knows more about this ruin golem than I do. What about beneath the earth then? Well, legends hold that the ancient realm of Conria lies beneath the earth. Since they built all the ruin machines, it would be arrogant of me to say that I understand these devices better than they do. Tell me about the bad, dirty stuff. You're looking for bad and dirty things, are you? Then you should visit the city. The city? Are bad things in the city? This is just something adults say. Don't think too much about it. Anyway, this locale is somewhat polluted, which might be related to the bad and dirty stuff you mentioned. Well, here's the situation. We've heard that the forest here has... You paraphrase Arian... Oh my gosh, I couldn't even read that before. You paraphrase the Aranara's words. Is that so? Let me think about this. I might indeed have some clues. According to my research, all ruin mechanisms work on the same principle no matter what they do, whether it be flying or launching missiles. And well, a ruin golem is theoretically the same as a ruin guard, except that it was operated by people. Have you noticed anything abnormal about this ruin golem? It looks incredibly big. Its eye seems to be missing. Yeah, this big guy here's got no peeper. Exactly. According to the documents, ruin machines are powered by their cores, to be precise, by the dark power inside what you call an eye. When Conria was destroyed, many ruin machines like this one burst out from the desert. Although things are different now, even the academia was unable to handle the cores back then. A single mistake could cause a core meltdown, leading to serious accidents. As a result, the academia had no choice but to temporarily seal the cores and deal with them later. If the documents have it right, the core of this ruin golem should be sealed inside the ancient ruins known as Dev's Cavern, which is right beneath our feet. Is there anything wrong with the core? There shouldn't be, but we have detected some energy leakage. The seal seems to have been damaged at some point, though we have no idea when. The last time someone published a research report regarding such matters was more than 10 years ago. Any progress on this matter should warrant a large amount of funding from the academia. Funding? Are you saying you get more from doing research? That's right. Speaking of which, we did talk about pollution a moment ago. For ecological topics, we might be able to file a subject application with a Emerta. That would really be an Archon send for those who study fringe subjects like us. At first, I'd planned on taking the route recorded in previous reports to look inside. Unexpectedly, all the entrances were blocked. Ararican knows it's the place outside where Ararican sensed bad things. I thought it might have been the Forest Watchers or the Vomara villagers who did it, but given what you described, someone must have sneaked inside and blocked the entrances. Maybe it was the Mirana's avatar that you mentioned. Well, I wouldn't dare mess with something like that. Hilichurl are more than enough trouble for me, as you can see, or I wouldn't be stuck here right now. First things first, though, if you want to travel underground, I do have an idea as to how. Interested? This Nara, awesome. How do we travel beneath? Guess you're pretty good after all. So, how do we get down there? We just need to find a way to enter this ruin golem and smash the blocked entrance open with it. Is that even possible? That's my kind of plan. The data acquired from such an action would be priceless. Even if something goes wrong, the benefits still outweigh the risks. Also, if we can investigate the core buried underground, I could submit a funding application on your behalf. What do you think? That's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, 3 birds, actually. If we can get some funding, let's help Jazari out, traveller. Academic research is important too, after all. Of course, but you'd best report to the academia when you have the time, or this might be classed as malign research. Anyway, let's try to get inside first. The operator might still be there. That would make for some great data. I mean, a good research subject. It has been hundreds of years, you know. Never mind that, there might be treasure inside, right? I'm quite sure that some antiques are stored within. Research on those would... What do you think, traveller? Since Mr. Jazari has put it like that, Paimon reckons we should do some academic research. Great, so how do we get in? Aha, I almost forgot the most important thing. Opening the door to the ruin golem's cockpit requires an emitti device. To put it simply, a key. The bad news is that I don't have this key, but the good news is that I have discovered its whereabouts from studying the documents on hand. If you must know, I have scoured half the House of Dana for the few records available. The last report on the Amity device was published decades ago. And though I have now figured it all out, my findings cannot be published as things stand. Most irritating indeed. Why can't you publish your results? It's because those big shots don't see the academic value in this. But isn't academic value just pompous human evaluation where they reduce knowledge down to mere practical tools? Knowledge itself cannot be determined to be more or less valuable. So, where exactly is this key? You haven't mentioned it yet. To put it simply, the key may be found in Port Almost to the south, in the hands of an antique dealer named Royanjan. Could you please accompany me there? You've been staying here doing research for so long, and you've never thought about visiting him? The thing is, I'm not good at dealing with merchants. They just don't understand me, which makes communication almost impossible. I've been cheated out of a lot of Mora before on account of this. That's true. I do find it hard to follow your thoughts at times too. Wait, so this is actually all my fault? Well, whatever the case, we're going to Port Almost, right? Let's go check it out then. I love Port Almost. You know what? I'm not going to complain about getting a chance to go there. I need to go and I just need to go and listen to the music. Excellent. Oh, so many Nara. Hide over there, Arian. Don't worry, we'll come back for you. Here is Royanjan. Welcome. You must be travellers from abroad. What brings you here to my shop? Would you like to make any purchases or seek to appraise any items? So you're Royanjan, the antique dealer, right? Royanjan, the chief antique appraiser to be precise. Did you come specifically to visit me? Well, I shan't let you down then. We're looking for a certain antique. Oh, then you've come to the right place. If you can name it, Royanjan here can tell you about it. I've probably seen enough antiques to lay out across the entire marketplace. Even the academia might not have seen quite as many. We're looking for the... what's the thingy's name again? Paimon can't remember. Hi, we're looking for an Amity device. I've never heard of something like that. Hey, you just said we could name anything. Don't worry, I haven't heard of that name, but I might yet know of the thing you want. Antiques tend to have a variety of monikers, you see. Can you describe the thing that you're looking for? How should I put it? The documents didn't include a particularly detailed description. It's an item in the style of those ruin machines, and it should be an identification device of sorts. It should be marked with unique Kanria-style patterns that can be recognized to be chronologically different from the common types seen on ruin guards, thus marking this as some sort of earlier version of the device. And considering what we know of ruin archaeology... Oh, alright, you can stop now. I know what you're looking for. So you know? That's so very helpful, thank you. In that case, please give it to me. That's not how this works. This item is very precious. If you really want it, you'll have to pay for it. And that's 500,000 Mora, at the very least. 500,000 Mora? It's an antique, you know. What I'm offering is a pretty common price. But what if the Mora we spend here can't guarantee a successful report? Let's just help him out, shall we, traveller? We've helped others bargain before, haven't we? You're probably a dab hand by now. I'm good at dealing with merchants. Really? That's a relief. I'm terrible at things like this. That's everything on me. Just take it. I'll have to find a gig with the eremite over there if that's not sufficient, though. Okay, so we can... Wait, okay, just like... Okay, yeah. I feel like these normally are okay if you put them like halfway. Oops. Oh, this is really painful on controller. Oh my god. Let's try that. Confirm. No? This price is a little too low, you know what I mean? Okay, a little bit more. Let's go for like here. Okay. Fine, I'll just make do with that amount, but treat the item well, okay? Each antique has many stories and emotions behind it. Pretty good, traveller. Oh, it's the Port Almost music. Oh, this is my favourite music in the game. Well, here's the remaining funding. Wait, what is this? Isn't this just a normal chaos core? Nonsense. That's no ordinary chaos core, but the core of a ruin guard prototype found in Storm Terror's lair. See the marks left by the Great Dwarf King of the North. This is a unique treasure, all right, and no mistake. Then isn't this the one we saw at Storm Terror's lair? Didn't Dane take it? This one's got to be a fake. Maybe he was deceived too. Well, I don't know about this Dane fellow, but I sure have heard of Storm Terror's lair. How can you not know about Daneslave, the greatest man that deigns our presence once a year? Anyway, if you have different insights about antiques, we could discuss them in private. Whatever this is, it's definitely not the Amity device. What I'm looking for is a key that can open up the ruin golem on Devontaker Mountain. According to my research, it should be in the hands of your grandfather, Mr. Hassad, the Golden Adventurer. Well, at least that was the case several decades ago. Jazari describes the story of Mr. Hassad. Oh, come on, you should have just said this earlier. You didn't exactly let me. Haha, but that brings back memories. It's been so long since I last heard stories about my grandpa. When I was little, Grandpa would often tell me stories of his adventures. I thought then that he was just bragging, but what do you know, he actually was that awesome. Speaking of which, it is mostly because of him that I became an appraiser of antiques. All the stories about treasures were just so intriguing. Still, the thing you spoke of is not here with me. You haven't sold it off, have you? I wish I did, but treasures don't stay where they belong, as they say. I mean, isn't that what happens in all treasure hunting legends? Well, Grandpa didn't care about any of that stuff, but according to him, that device engraved with ancient characters was lost during one of his adventures in some underground cave. That was a long story, one which he told me so many times, but I can't remember a single word of it now. Actually, I even planned a treasure hunt for it with some others back then, and as to whether we really found it again, well, if we did, it should still be hidden in a secret base at Vomara Village. Did you grow up in Vomara Village too? Haha, I always went there to play when I was a kid. You know how kids love their secret bases. Could you please show us to the secret base? Perhaps we could find some clues there. So this thing is that important to you, huh? Still, I haven't been back for over 10 years. It's an important matter pertaining to scientific research. It's an important matter pertaining to Mora. Alright, since you bought something from me, I'll take you there. But try to manage your expectations, okay? I really can't remember what happened that long ago. We're counting on you either way. Hooray, to the secret base we go. Okay, so we've just finished up that chapter. We're now on Vimana Agama Royanjan's chapter. So I think we will wrap it up here in Port Almost. Let's just make our way. I want to go and see the harbour in Port Almost. Well, I did think I was possibly being a bit too optimistic that we would finish the Aranara quest today, but I don't think I quite realised just how long this quest line is. So this might have to become something of a series here on the channel, and one day we will get to the festival at Sava. But I don't mind too much because, as I said in the last video, I absolutely love Sumeru, and it's probably one of my favourite regions to come back to. So I don't mind too much. Depends how long this one does take, because I have a feeling we might be in for a bit of a long run. So maybe I'll do some of it off screen. I'm not sure. But either way, I hope you have enjoyed spending a bit more time together in Sumeru, and hopefully the next time I'm back with another Genshin video, it will be in the new region, Chenyu Vale, which I'm very excited about. That comes out in 2 days, I think, from when I'm making this. So I'm definitely going to be having a lot of fun exploring the new zone. And if you did enjoy the soft spoken instead of whispering, please do let me know. If you'd like to see more, I would be very happy to do that. Or if you don't like it, I'm also more than happy to hear your feedback either way, because obviously I want to make videos that people want to watch. So either way, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep if you're heading off to bed. And if not, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.